Welcome back everyone to RC Riot, and today in this video we're going to do a year in review because it's been 1 year now since I got my very first RC car, which was for Christmas. Actually, my kid got his first RC car from Santa Claus, and it just so happens that I got one myself. But that's the thing, after a year of ownership, I needed to set limits, and I've learned quite a few things since then. Eventually, I started to accumulate mostly Traxxas models, and as you all know, there's really no end to what you can do to these hobby-grade rigs. Whether it's suspension, electronics, or appearances, you can do almost anything to these. However, there are a few things that I did learn, and one of those things was you need to set a limit on kind of how many cars that you want to have, because if you don't, it could get out of hand pretty quickly. You'll find any reason to just buy the latest and greatest rig that has come out. You'll also run out of room pretty fast, and then you'll be taking up valuable space in your home or your house, and it can end up looking like a junkyard, and that is one thing I know my wife would not allow me to do. So, secondly, you need to know what you want. If you don't, you'll just buy whatever looks cool, even if you won't really use it. Thirdly, you'll need to figure out how to do things on your own. One thing will be knowing how to fix these things, as they will break. It's been a steep learning curve, but man oh man, have I learned how to do repairs on these things. It's the only way to do it, because not only is it a pain to take it to someone to fix it, you'll be dishing up even more money for them to do so. There are numerous channels that show some hacks on how to fix these, and they'll help you save some cash and time, and I implore you to find these channels and learn from them. The sense of satisfaction as well, knowing that you've done the work to your own rise, is quite rewarding in itself. Finally, you need to have a goal. If your goal is to have as many rigs as you can, hey, more power to you, then have at her. Collecting cars is cool, and you see guys like Jay Leno and Jerry Seinfeld who have an amazing collection of actual cars. They know everything about them and do appreciate them. That's what they're into, and it's their money, and I can appreciate that. I can also appreciate that people have their own tastes, and what they choose to do with their cars is entirely up to them. I love my own actual cars, my one-to-one cars, but I didn't want a garage queen. And the best part about these cars is that I don't just leave them in the garage. I get them out as much as I can because I'm only getting older, and I won't always get the chance to go for a hardcore rip in them. I've hit the goals that I have set, and I've come to the conclusion that these cars will never be the nicest, fastest, or most expensive, but I enjoy them how they are and am perfectly content with them. I don't want to modify them to keep up with the other guys that are out there, as it can get out of control pretty quick, as well as put a huge dent in my pocketbook just trying to impress other people. The same thing goes for my RC rigs. I mean, there are a lot of guys out there that are doing some fantastic things, but that's just not for me. Back to my RC collection. My goal was to have rigs that could go fast on both the street and dirt tracks. And I know the term fast is relative, because some guys are going 150 miles, and for me, fast is about 60 miles an hour. In the end, I have ended up with monster trucks, short course trucks, rally cars, buggies, and this has more than satisfied my wants and my needs in the hobby. I'm a basher. I love the feel of just going for a drive and going as fast or as slowly as I want to, ripping it up on the dirt tracks, going off jumps, and not having to worry if I'm doing it better than the person beside me. My RC hobby is a means for fun and excitement, and that's what I'm getting here. This year has been awesome, and at present I've acquired a collection of cars that I can reasonably own, and I am more than happy with what I've collected. Do I want more? Of course I do. Who doesn't want more? But as I said, I've set a limit, and I'll be sticking with it with that limit for now, as who knows what the future will bring. At present, I'm living within my means and enjoying all the cars that I own, and I encourage you guys to do the same. So until then, keep on bashing and make sure that you guys are enjoying the cars that you do have. Life is short. Go out and drive them. All right, guys, take care.